I mean, there are a lot of big issues to be addressed here. That last part that Hillary got into, where if the administration did go ahead and forgive these loans, that they would strike it or have the government strike it from your credit report, that gets a little weird. What do you think?
It certainly does get a little bit weird. So this so-called Operation Fresh Start, basically the Biden administration is planning, once student loan payments resume, to take these 7.5 million borrowers who were in default before the student loan payment pause started and basically clear that default from their credit histories. And I think this is a bit of a mixed bag. So on the one hand, that means if you're out of default, the federal government is no longer going to garnish your wages. It's no longer going to take your Social Security benefits, which would certainly benefit a lot of people. But on the other hand, as mentioned earlier, this would also give you the right to take out new loans from the federal government. We would basically be allowing people who have demonstrated that they're going to default on their loans to suddenly take out potentially thousands of dollars in new loans. And I don't really think that's a great situation either for the taxpayers or for the borrowers who are going to be loaded up with more debt, irresponsibly so.
And then I begin wondering about other borrowers, people who borrow for a student loan or a mortgage or others. You know, you did this for them, do this for me. One of those, be careful what you wish for. What do you think?
Exactly. You know, there is a real risk of this kind of getting out of control. You know, the executive actions that the president has taken on student debt, you know, they will justify them in the abstract, but they're setting a precedent that the executive branch has an enormous amount of discretion to basically retroactively alter the terms of the student loan program. So today we're clearing defaults for 7.5 million borrowers. It's a possibility that President Biden may announce forgiveness of $10,000 apiece for 45 million borrowers at a cost of about $230 billion. And then after that, you know, you have every Democratic presidential candidate from now until the end of time basically trying to one-up one another on how much student debt they're going to forgive as president. And eventually you end up not with a loan program, but basically with a open-ended grant program that will basically give out free money to students, which will then in turn give free money to colleges and universities until Congress takes it upon itself to actually reform this program and put a stop to the insanity.